That's Funny Ain't It comedy series.
Yeah, goddammit, we in the house tonight. It's going down, man. It's your boy, Rashawn Williams, your host for the night. That's Funny Ain't It comedy series. Make some noise for yourself for coming out. We appreciate it. I want some like to see. We family tonight because we in the house. So you know we gonna be in y'all gonna be in my business because I'm not a joke teller. Y'all gonna learn some shit about me today because that's all I do is tell the truth. So I gotta look before we jump this shit off. Craziest shit happened to me today. I'm gonna have to take a seat to tell y'all about this. Some crazy shit. You'd never believe it. So today's my 7-year-old daughter's birthday. She turned 8 today. I'm sorry, 8-year-old daughter birthday today. Make some, God damn, y'all ain't gonna make no noise for the 8-year-old? You mean as fuck. Don't none of y'all got no kids? Damn, a CPS, please? Shit. So now it's my daughter's birthday, so my little girl, she's a little bougie, so she was like, Daddy, can we go to Eddie V's? You know, she want to go to Eddie. We took her there one time, so she want to go to Eddie V's for her birthday, so fuck it, we going to Eddie V's, goddammit. So we on our way to Eddie V's. We 1 block away. We at the light. I see a homeless white girl standing at the light. And I'm talking about Amber Alert within 12 hours of missing white girl. This ain't no regular white. I was surprised the little bitch was homeless. It shocked me. So I asked my wife for some. My wife handed me $7. I reach out the car to the white little girl, and she say, no, I'm all set. I said, bitch, what? She said she all set. I'm like, bitch, you was outside. Look at the bottom of your feet and tell me you all set. And so the crazy shit about this shit is behind me was a white man in a truck. White man hand her $2. This white bitch scurry on over and take the $2. I said, a racist homeless bitch? When have you ever seen a bitch without an address be racist? You don't even have nowhere to go. You're unassociated with any goddamn body. Shit tripped me the fuck out, man. I'm crazy. This 2025, this shit is crazy, man. But like I said, y'all gonna learn some shit about me. So throughout the show, y'all gonna learn some fun facts about my crazy ass. Because like I said, I don't tell jokes. I'm just gonna tell you about myself. But we're gonna jump this shit off, so make some noise. I got the first comic coming to the stage. If you ain't clapping, I'm slapping, goddammit. You see it. If you ain't clapping, I'm slapping, goddammit. Up first, man, y'all make some noise. Up first, man, this brother is the owner of the Cockpit Comedy. He has a beef jerky. Yeah, he got a beef jerky, goddammit. And he got a tequila sponsorship, number 1 tequila. You heard the 1 in there, so I ain't got to tell you what the hell he is, goddammit. So give it up. You can catch him on Thursdays at Big Laugh Comedy Show, doing the Big Tequila Thursday Comedy Showcase. Give it up for Tequila Tony. Make some noise, baby.
You are now at That's Funny Ain't It comedy series.
Oh, yeah, man. Y'all give it up for the host of the night, man, and the venue, man. Big shout out to y'all for being here, you know what I'm saying? Got the little food platter and everything. I put money, nobody touched the fruit or cheese, all right? Hell yeah, man. No, I am Tequila Tony. I got warrants, so I can't give you my government name. We out here, though, man. We doing the thing. I love tequila, man. This is like a big house party, man. I'm fucking with it, you know? I couldn't have house parties growing up. I messed it up for everybody. We did one little house party. I got drunk, you know, right? Because we're 13, obviously. And I just remember hanging out with my friends, and I remember hearing, like, oh, man, they took your cooler. So I ran straight to the street, and the first person I saw, I was like, hey, get my cooler. I ran up on them, you know, started fighting. Turns out they said there's no more beer in the cooler. And I was like, that's my grandma's cooler, you know what I'm saying? Like, throwing hands and shit, man. You can't do that now. They'll fucking shoot you. Or worse, you'll blow your back out, you know what I'm saying, mid-fight. That shit sucks, man. Can't be squabbling anymore. It's scary because a lot of people secretly know Jiu-Jitsu out here. That's a terrifying thing. A grown-ass man dropping to his ass and just butt-scooting towards you, you know what I mean? Straight out of a horror movie, you know? God forbid I get into a tussle with this dude. He puts me in missionary, makes my ankles clap. What the fuck, you know? That shit tragic, dude. Puts me in a triangle, shows my nose in his nuts. Man, kill me. Suicide. It's tragic, man. But we got into a lot of fights growing up as kids, man. I didn't have good role models in my life, if I'm being honest. It sucks because I thought I had good role models. Like, I thought I came from a military family, had military background. Turns out everybody just kept getting deported. It's like, why are we at war with Mexico right now, you know? Dad did 3 tours in Durango. What the fuck, you know? I think they hired me because they thought I was a Spanish-speaking Mexican. I'm the diversity hire, you know, but sadly, I don't speak Spanish. It's tragic. I know looks may be deceiving. Growing up, it sucked. Telling another Mexican you don't speak Spanish, they hit you with the it's over, bro. You hear that shit, that's a wrap. Just wrap it up, you know. Being Mexican, not speaking Spanish, that's like being white and having a low credit score. You know? It's also like being from the hood and highly educated. They don't respect you, you know. It's tragic. I wish I knew Spanish. The problem is they put my cousin in special ed because they didn't have ESL back in the day. He spoke Spanish. So they were like, nah, nobody's speaking Spanish anymore, you know. But, like, now that we're adults, he is kind of slow. So I'm like, were they just doing the right thing, you know? And we got offended as people, you know? But, yeah, man, I'm trying to learn. I did Duolingo for, 100 days straight. I felt like I completed it. I was like, I'm done, you know? It's a wrap. It's too much. I didn't go to college. Chill. I feel the judgment here. Just not educated, man. Where I went to school, if you graduated early, it's because you were pregnant or going to prison. That's just my childhood, you know? I used to think Amish people were poor Jewish people that gave up on life. Yeah, hell yeah. A little mixed feelings about the Jews. I get it. Can't laugh too hard. You know, everybody thinks the Jews killed the white Malcolm X. Charlie Kirk? No, nobody. No. Yeah. I told my friend that. I was like, bro, they lost the white Malcolm X, dude. He was like, nah, don't do that shit. He was like, don't do that shit to Malcolm, bro. I was like, but this the white Malcolm X, you know? Like, he couldn't have been Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King got way too much pussy, right? That's just historically accurate, you know? Everybody thinks it was the Jews that took him out. I think it was the Mormons. You know? Dude went to Utah preaching that Christian shit. Nope, nobody knows their demographics? All right. No, man, it's a sad world. Like I said, I grew up uneducated. That's usually my get-out-of-jail-free card with anything. They usually don't have an opinion on many things. I like politics. I just agree with whoever's in front of me at the time. Like, yup, ruining the economy, you know, just whoever it is. I don't care, you know. I just don't get the big words, you know. Conservative. Sounds like people that are scared of pussy. Right? And you got liberals. Sounds like people that watch other people get pussy. Democrat, Republic, they're both gay. Yeah. And I don't mind gay people, you know, I say that. Like, I really don't mind gay people. If you're gay, do your thing. I just treat it like smoking cigarettes. Do that shit over there, you know? I don't like the way it smells, right? I say that, people think I'm homophobic. Not homophobic at all. I ain't scared of those guys, right? I am a little hydrophobic, though. I will say that. A little hydrophobic means I'm scared to swim with gay people, but that's different, you know? Half naked, murky waters. That's not a catfish, you know? So I'm just saying, you know? No, man, I am single right now. It's tough. It's tough for me, especially as a comic. I'm always busy. And it's tough because, like, a lot of women out here have kids. Disgusting, right? I'm just joking. It's usually does better in a big room where I don't have to make eye contact with all the women. But it's like, I have a kid. I love her to death. You know, she's in the car right now chilling. You know, it's nah, I'm just joking. It's a hybrid, though, if she was. So, you know, no emissions. And I'm just saying. It's a new age, man. No. Man, no, but yeah, no, I love my kid, man. There's no denying that, right? Like, dating these days, I don't need to pretend to love somebody else's kid for a couple months, right? I'm serious, dude. Now, I'm not saying eventually I won't love somebody's child like my own child, but the first couple months, where your mom's at, you know, that's all I'm saying, dude. That's all I'm saying, you know. Psh, go to bed, you know. It's tough. I get it. It's my fault. It's tragic, you know. Like, my kid just started school recently. That was weird, you know. Dropping my kid off to the same lady throwing ass at the club for lemon drop shots. It's like, lady, I remember you. Ran my tab up, disappeared, you know. But my daughter gets A's now, so that's cool. I don't mind. It's weird because, like, the leaders and educators of the world, they're just people we grew up with. It's tragic, man. I seen homegirl I went to school with. I was like, oh, shit, Stephanie, you know what I'm saying? You dropping your kids off? She was like, no, actually. She has big titties. She was like, no, actually, I teach pre-K and kinder, you know. It's like you got to stare at the chin, right, so you don't make eye contact. But I'm like, bitch, you're in remedial English. Like, what are you doing teaching anybody, right? Like, I've seen you do whippets before. It's a tragic situation. That's where we're leading our youth, you know. You know, I do love having a kid, man. She teaches me a lot of things. I'm trying to teach her, like, I'm trying to get her into WNBA right now. I feel like as DFW, that's all we really have. You know, we don't really have Cowboys no more. Nobody gives a fuck. Mavericks, you know, they lost that white boy, which is weird for Dallas to get upset about losing a white guy, right? But, like, all we got is WNBA. I'll tell you, if the Dallas whatchamacallits go to the finals, be right over there with that stud bus, you know what I mean? I can say stud. I can say that. My baby mama's a stud now. Yeah. Or a dyke. I don't know. Which ones are the fat ones? I'm just joking. She hates that shit. Nah, she hates that shit. We still fuck, so. It's a thin line between love and hate, dude. And that line is an ultra-ripped condom. You know what I mean? It's weird, man. But I will say, it's a blessing that, she gave me the gift of a daughter. I will say that. And having kids, you know, they'll show you what you took for granted as a kid yourself, you know, what you didn't appreciate, you know. Like sucking titties. That's just, and granted, they were your mom's titties, but if I'd have known, I'd have waited, you know, a little longer. Anyways, that's just, I'm Tequila Tony, man. You know what I'm saying? Follow me at Cockpit Comedy. That is Cockpit Comedy. You got to type it fast if something else pops up. But give it up for your host for tonight, man. Hell yeah. Woo! Oh, I'm going to take a shot.
Y'all better make some goddamn noise for Tequila Tony, goddammit. Shit. Man, it was funny as shit. Yeah, man, it's different, man. It's like not bullshitting. It's a different generation, man. I was raised in the goddamn 60s. I'm only 36, though, but that's how my parents raised me on some old country-ass shit. You know, y'all don't understand that. Like, you know what I'm saying? My mama, I was raised by a liar. You know what I'm saying? Like, anybody, y'all who got kids? Make some noise. You don't love your goddamn, make some noise for your kids if you got kids. All y'all some goddamn liars. If you got kids, you're a liar. Make them know. If you lie to your kids, say hell yeah. Yeah, you got to. My mama used to lie to us and for us. Like, my mama used to take us to places like Golden Corral when we was little and shit. And, like, I was, like, 17 at the time. One time we went, and she got a little white girl fired because she said, well, he's 10 years old. He should eat for free. And the little white girl was like, well, I got chemistry with him, so I know he's not 10 years old. And she was like, well, bitch, give me the kids' meal and a water, H2O, since you like chemistry, bitch. He's 10 years old. You know, black mamas, the latter they get, that mean that shit. She's like, bitch, he's 10 years old. You ain't help me raise him. Like, well, I got my Letterman jacket on. The shit say what grade I'm in. I'm serious, man. Shit fucked up, man. I ain't bullshit. But nah, we got some special guests with us tonight. You know what I'm saying? Make some noise. I got Day and Wit. You know what I'm saying? They got over 1 million followers on socials, doing their thing, Black Love. Make some noise for Black Love, goddammit. Yeah, man. I got a bone to pick with y'all, though. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Y'all fucking up people real life. What you mean, how? Them goddamn videos. Y'all make them videos. I know you niggas ain't walking around like y'all make them goddamn videos. And I showed, y'all know, y'all did a video yesterday. And I shared the shit. I showed the shit to my wife. And ever since, it was some shit about, go look at it. It was some shit about rebounds. He was in the house acting sad. And she said, well, what's wrong? And he was just like, I don't know. And she was like, well, we're going to go to the gym and I'm going to rebound for you. And this nigga was like, you know what I'm saying? So I sent this shit to my goddamn wife. And ever since then, everything been about rebounds. I was on Prize Pick this morning. She said, nigga, make sure you go under on the rebounds. I'm like, bitch, what you know about rebounds on Prize Picks? Who you talking to? Shit. Nah, but one question. How long y'all been together? 7 years. That's good, man. Make some noise. 7 years. That's a long time, man. See, I've been married 10 years, man. 3? You've been, that's still 7 plus 3. To me, that's 10, goddammit. I adds all that shit together. If we black folks, that's a different kind of stress being together when you're black. You got to add that shit together, 7 plus 3, goddammit. Y'all been together 10 years next time I ask you. Shit. Nah, for real, but y'all got any, you know, y'all, the way y'all moving out here, y'all got any secrets for anybody for the Black Love going on? Nah, and I rock with that because, like I said, I've been married 10 years, and the main thing you got to do is communicate. But we're going to go to our next comment, man. Make some noise We got one more comment coming. If you ain't clapping, I'm slapping, goddammit. I'm going to the Young Boy show in a minute. I'm ready. I've been listening to that shit all day. All right, up next, we got my boy. He been traveling all around the DFW, killing stages. He done opened up for the world famous funny man Gatlin. It's your boy, Dee Mo. Make some noise, baby.
Hey, how y'all doing? Huh? How y'all doing? Before we get started, I'd like to make sure we all friends in here. So let me make sure we say, we good, my G. One more time for me. All right, now I can tell y'all these stories with no shame, all right? How y'all doing? I know y'all thinking everything is good, it's nice out here. This shit far on the motherfucker, wasn't it? You know it's far when you get the dirt roads and shit. Woo. But I'm a maintenance man by day, comedy by night. Make that shit sound cool, did it? Some strange stuff happen to you when you're a maintenance man. Get to the fellas real quick. Fellas, y'all ever been hit on by a stud? You had some stud love. I know that's why you laughing. This shit confusing and flattering at the same time. You know, it's like you see some female in me, or am I just that handsome? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. And when I say stud, think of Queen Latifah, not the ones that look like Manny Fresh and Lil Boosie. Yeah. But I knocked on the door. Maintenance. Door swung open. She was holding her jeans. Damn, little daddy. Who is you? I'm maintenance. Here to do your garbage disposal. I'm nervous as hell at this time. You know somehow somebody finna slap you in your ass, how you squinch up? I squished up, go right out. So I get in there, get under the sink. This is where it get weird. She in the refrigerator, and I hear the refrigerator slam. She's sagging in one short with no drawers on. I ain't gonna lie, the ass was fat too. Shit. So I try to hurry up and get finished, you know what I'm saying? I say, it's everything cool, I can leave now, right? She, no. Can't leave till you give me some of that dick. If I had pearls on, I would have clutched them. You know what I mean? I never had that happen to me. I said, fuck it, come on, I gotta leave anyway. But she getting undressed and she pulling the ace bandage off her titties. Thought she had a rib injury. But when I say the prettiest titties came out this ace bandage, no sag or nothing, it just blossomed. Shit. Listen to it. Finna get the going. I finna put it in. She, oh, cuz. I said, whoa. Whoa. Use your lady voice. I ain't gonna be able to do that. She, okay. Well, I ain't gonna lie. That's some of the finest cat I done had in a long time, boy. So far, we started dating for a little bit. Man, yeah. I had to cut it off. She's always stretching out my ethical drawers and shit. Trying to leave prayer and shit. Open the door for me. Bitch, go. Well, yeah. It's an older crowd in here. I don't see no, YNs in here. Ain't no YNs? Yeah. Yeah, I just had to tell you the story. I had to call the laws on the YNs. I just had to make sure they wasn't in here. Young niggas dangerous, you hear me? Had a charge at the time, staying in apartments. Young niggas in apartments go hand in hand, you know what I'm saying? They was sitting on my shit. They didn't know it was mine. I was taking the trash out. They sitting on my shit. Hey, man, y'all know who car y'all sitting on? And he lifted up his shirt. Boy had a gun the size of a Power Ranger sword on his hip. I said, shit, me neither. I hear it up in the house. They call it law. Hey, man, just these young boys out here waving these guns in front of these old women and these kids. Get here quick. By the time I can blink, the motherfuckers outside. Hey, school, who called the law? I guess whoever car y'all was sitting on, shit. Long story short, I had to get up out of there. I wasn't gonna Swiss cheese my shit, you know what I'm saying? But I got a birthday coming up, you know, a couple days. Turning 30-something, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't like telling my age, the whole age. I'm at that age when I tell somebody, they be like, oh, shit, for real? Yeah, for real. No. Yeah, but I can't wait till I get old and gray, though. I could just walk up to some young boys and say some fly shit. Like, if they dining with you, they should be riding with you. Walk the fuck out. Yeah. But was thinking about that age. I was thinking about some jobs I can't have. Man, I was watching some shit on Netflix. These military guys, they spraying pepper spray all in their face. Just going crazy. They still doing the drills and shit. Woo, ain't no way. They had to kick me out first day. I had got some hot Cheeto dust in my eye one day. Oh, I'm down there passed out. I had to put a hot towel on my eye and lay down. But before I get out of here, though, I want to give y'all some advice from the bottom of my heart, because y'all been a good crowd. If y'all ever in a 7-Eleven bathroom, please lock the door. I had to use the bathroom real bad. Bust in. Caught a man wiping his ass from the front. Like this. We locked eyes. I just backed on up out of there. I had never seen no shit like that. Wiping his ass from the front. I know the front of his drawer was shitty as fuck. But he was going to, I guess he was almost finished because he was making a little walk of shame past me. You know, we locked eyes again. You know what I told him? We good, my G. Well, I'm Dee Mo, man. Y'all been a good crowd. Y'all can follow me at DEEMO_comedy. That underscore, that's that little motherfucker at the bottom. Right there. All right. Y'all have a good one, man.
Make some noise for Dee Mo, goddammit. Yeah, we good, my G. You heard what the fuck he said. All right, now. We about to do, you know what I'm saying? This is all new episode, so we got one more comic we about to rock out right now for this first one, and it's about to go down, so I want y'all to get rocking, you know what I'm saying? We finna have a good time. Everybody good? Anybody gotta go to no bathroom or nothing? We good? You holding your hip? Normally, that's when you get to the age I'm at, when you hold your hip, that's normally when you gotta go to the bathroom, y'all. You know, because I'm at that age now where anything can put me in a goddamn hospital. I ain't bullshitting. I celebrated a prize pick win the other day, damn near killed myself. Shit. Over $700. I was almost dead. God damn. But you got to celebrate, man. You know what I'm saying? You recognize certain shit when you get old. You know what I'm saying? You recognize certain shit don't matter no more when you get old. You know, when you get old, I don't care how I look when I walk out the house sometimes. You ever get to that thing? You be like, I don't give a fuck how I look when I go out the house sometimes. I tell everybody in the world, the place that see you the most fucked up is that corner store closest to your house. They see you the most fucked up every day. For real, I ain't bullshit. So we about to keep it rocking. Up next, man, we got an amazing young lady. We got some black love, some black woman magic in here tonight. Make some noise for the black woman magic. Coming up next, Man, she's open for Joe Torre. I actually seen her open for Joe Torre, so I'm telling you about to get rocking with this one. She's open for Shucky Ducky. She was a semi-finalist for the funniest comic in Texas, so you know she cold. Give it up for Alberta The Exception!
Hey, you gonna cut the music off? I ain't get to pop my little ass or nothing like that. You gonna let me get it? Come on, I had a Red Bull and my booty just ready to... Don't worry about it, damn. Booty got wings, That Red Bull kicked in, y'all. I ain't even got no rhythm. That Red Bull make you think you got something, though. Y'all look real disappointed. My twerk didn't work. For real, y'all heard him say my name is Alberta. Y'all ain't never heard nobody say, hey, you know who was bouncing that ass? Alberta was bouncing that ass. You ain't never heard that. Don't be disappointed, I'm telling you. Yeah, man, a little bit about me. I'm an athlete. I'm 44 now, so it's over. But I'm a former athlete, you know what I'm saying? So, a lot of people be thinking, because of the way I walk, you know what I'm saying, that I'm an athlete. And I'm going to tell y'all, I actually got my walk from my uncles. Bless you. I got my walk from my uncles when I was little, y'all. Because, I like the way my uncles walk. Now, my mama had a cute little switch. It was real feminine. I ain't know nothing about feminine and masculine. I just knew what was cool. And my uncles had some cool walks, y'all. So, and they was old school uncles, too. You know what I'm saying? From back in the day, like 60s with the fist with the pick. You know what I'm saying? They was them type of dudes, So I got to spend a whole summer with them. Couldn't wait to get back to school with my new walk, y'all. But I added a little dip with it because I was a cool little kid. You know what I'm saying? So I went back to school. I was like, shit, what's happening? What's happening? Little dude gonna tell me I walk like a boy. I almost hurt my feelings. I said, a boy? I walk like a grown man, bitch. Don't ever disrespect me like that. Shoot. But like I said, though, y'all, I was an athlete. You know what I'm saying? I actually played full contact football for 14 seasons. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can clap for that. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I played on the national teams. You know what I'm saying? I played on the tackle national team, flag national team, won international championships, got to travel overseas. It was real dope. You know what I'm saying? I won some national championships with my local tackle teams. You know what I'm saying? And I got inducted into the first ever Women's Football Hall of Fame in 2018, y'all. Thank you. You girl be doing a little bit. I be doing a little bit. So I played multiple positions. I was corner, punt, returner, kickoff, returner, wide receiver, slot receiver, third string quarterback, y'all. Third string quarterback. Y'all don't know nobody played that many positions. Yeah, come on. Yeah. Thank you. But out of all them accolades, y'all, one thing I'm proud of, I went in straight and I came out straight. I'm straight, y'all. Yeah. Don't let that little walk fool you. I'm all sticks, no chicks. Yeah. Now, some of y'all act like that ain't no big feat, you know what I'm saying, coming out straight. Y'all don't understand. I was in that thing for almost 20 years because after I finished playing, I coached. I ain't tell y'all I was coach of the year, but I did that, you know what I'm saying? But 20 years, that's a long time, man. I was fighting them off, you know what I'm saying? But look, everybody didn't make it, okay? Everybody didn't make it out with me, you know what I'm saying? Like, we lost some good ones along the way. We lost some good ones, you know what I'm saying? Now it's kind of a little bit, more even, you know what I'm saying? A little more balanced, you know what I'm saying? But I was able to get some of them back, you know what I'm saying? Because I was like, hey, like, you don't miss the throb. You don't miss the throb. They like, you know what, I do miss the throb. I'm like, well, come on back then, dog. Come on back. Yeah, but now, like, I'm real comfortable in my skin, man. Like, I don't get offended. People be getting mad because somebody like them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still get flirted with because people think I'm a stud. You know what I'm saying? I get flirted with all the time. You know what I'm saying? But I don't get offended. Like, I welcome all my little crushes. I be like, hey, I ain't gonna call you back, but you can give me your number. You know what I'm saying? But I'm so comfortable in my skin. But I ain't always been like that, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, coming up, whenever I was first starting out playing football, I was a little uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? The odds was against us. You know what I'm saying? It was probably about 5 of us out of 45 that was straight. You know what I'm saying? So, and then we had our first road trip, y'all, my rookie season. And that's when I found out we got to sleep 2 to a bed. Yeah, two to a bed, sir. And so this how they break it down. They put offense with offense, defense with defense. You know what I'm saying? So what they do is they take a BOG. That's a big old girl. You know what I'm saying? And they put her in the bed with an LOG. It's a little old girl. You know, so I'm in the bed with a defensive end / linebacker. You know what I'm saying? So she big and she fast. You know what I'm saying? So this my buddy. All right. So now just a little disclaimer, y'all. I talk in my sleep a little bit. Okay, I'm just gonna tell y'all that. I do. So we went to bed, everything was good. You know what I'm saying? We went to sleep. Next morning we woke up and my teammate was like, damn, dog, like my left side was cold all night. And I was like, well, why you ain't get no cover? And she was like, well, every time I tried to move, you would pop up and be like, what you doing, dog? What the hell is you doing? I was uncomfortable, but you know what I mean? I learned, though. It's all good. It's all good. But me personally, I like older men. You know what I'm saying? My man is older. You know, I like that. You know, they got a different type of strength. You know what I'm saying? Older men. You know, they got that, get over here, girl. You know what I mean? They got that no power steering strength. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, how long you had? Like, you must have rolled windows up like this, didn't you? You strong. You is different. It's different. Plus, I like gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? I like me a gentleman. You know, I don't want no dude calling me, what's up, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? I don't really prefer that. You know what I'm saying? Don't call me bro. You know what I'm saying? I like when my man call me and be like, good evening. You know what I mean? That's that sexy older man. You know what I mean? But what I don't like, you know what I'm saying, is that I can't call my man when I want to. You know what I mean? Because there's certain times of day that I cannot call him. Like when he watching the news. You know what I mean? I can't call my man. He ain't going to answer. You know what I'm saying? Unless the hope was on. I couldn't call my man between 5:30 and 6:30. I couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? But thank God I ain't had no emergencies. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I love balls. Okay? Yeah, I know that was a big change for you real quick. I know I should have slid you in there, but I just went on forward because my time is almost up, all right? But I love balls, y'all. Like I'm what you call a ball connoisseur. You know? It's like, you know, got them, you know, just fine wine balls. You got to caress them, you know what I'm saying? And I love balls so much that I put them into 3 categories. All right, yeah, I do. All right, swip, swap, and swoop, all right? And ladies, real quick, I'm going to need y'all's assistance, okay? We're going to do an illustration before I get up out of here. So you know what a swip, swap, or swoop ball is. And fellas, you can know where to find yourself, all right? All right, ladies, let me see your hands. Hands, real quick. All right, ladies. If you about to hold them balls, and you can close your hand all the way, like you finna shoot some dice, that's them little balls that ain't dropped yet. That's them tight ones. That's them swips. Let me hear y'all say swip. Okay, all right, swap. Now, them my personal favorite, all right? All right, y'all, let me see them hands. All right, bounce that hand a little bit. You feel that weight on there? Yeah, a little weight on it. They sound just like this. Swap, swap, swap. All right, y'all, swoops. All right, let me hear y'all say swap, though. Swap. Bam, swoops. All right, y'all, let me see them hands. Now drop them motherfuckers all the way down here. That's them long balls, y'all. That's them yo-yo balls. Be careful, though, because they get caught around your neck. All right, they dangerous. They dangerous. You let them hit you from behind, you're going to be getting uppercutted in the head. Y'all, let me hear y'all say swoop. All right, y'all, I'm Alberta The Exception. Thank y'all for coming out. Y'all have a blessed night.
Make some noise for Alberta The Exception right now. She really had me in here thinking, what kind of balls do I have? I think I'm a swat. What was the second one? I don't know. Fuck it. Swat. God damn it. I don't know. Shit. I can't even remember the shit. Make some noise if you had a good time, man. If you're having a good time, make some noise. That's good, man. I'm feeling it.